From the time I was a little girl, I wrote short stories. My first job was at my hometown newspaper, the Conroe Courier. It was a wonderful experience for me to be able to express myself. I've always thought of myself as a writer. This was just something that I always felt that was my primary identity. The Hemingses of Monticello is the story of the Hemings family, and it's a family of enslaved people who lived at Jefferson's Monticello from the 1770s until 1826, almost 5 decades. And it tells the story of 4 generations of people who lived on the mountain, puts them in the context of slavery overall, but it tells their story on an individual basis, the lives of individual people, James Hemings, Sally Hemings, their mother Elizabeth, and their siblings, to sort of give a different perspective on slavery. Well, I worked on this book for almost 8 years, 7.5 years, and it was a very, very intense period in my life. I do think I learned a lot. I knew a lot about slavery going into it, but when you look at individual people's lives and have to put it into a narrative, you find out things. You see things from a different perspective. The second section of the book, which is called The Vaunted Scene of Europe, was my favorite one to write because it was an educational experience for me, and it was also something where I think people who read the book will find out a great deal that they did not know. I'm a finalist for the National Book Award. There are 4 other people whose books were nominated, and it's a great honor to be nominated. And you consider the thousands of books that are published every year in America to come down to 5 and to be one of those. We'll find out what happens on November 19th, which happens to be my birthday, but whatever happens, I will be celebrating that night because I think I've already won, in a sense, by having this kind of recognition for my book. So it's been tremendously exciting. I'm just very happy to be in this position.